Alright, everyone. Sorry I'm a tiny bit late. I just got out of the bathroom, but... Anyway, we are finally doing Firered with Mega Blastoise. This should have been done in April, but, you know, real-life schedule. And, we still have Mega Pinsir to do for April before we get on to May's Firered runs, so... I think next week I might end up doing 2 runs. We'll see. Anyway, today we will be doing Mega Blastoise. So, this thing is pretty much going to be similar to Blastoise. I hope y'all had time to look over the stats. But, we're going to have a really good special attack, really good defensive stats. Our speed is kind of bad, but I think we can deal with it. And, Water Spout, I think that was an egg move that, Axew put on there. If Axew shows up in chat, he can explain his egg move choice. I had no say in the way he made the moves. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go. I don't think Axew's in the chat, Sundown. Also, hello, Mariah, Dylan, Callie, Annie. The Water Spout is a very good move. For those of you who don't know, it has more base power the higher HP. It's the water equivalent of Eruption. I know you're not adding Aerialites, so you can kind of... I know, I remember Axew was mentioning something about that. I think we are giving it the TM for Aerialites, because it wouldn't learn any flying moves either way. Well, normally, if I do a stream on Wednesday, it's usually earlier in the day. It's usually not a solo run. It's usually like, I don't know, randomizer, a speed run, some other random thing. But, we had a family over, and they just left, so I knew I needed to do Blastoise because I'm starting to fall behind on the Firered runs. I'm like, oh, I can just do it today. You've never used Water Spout, but you used Eruption. Well, they're both the same move. My main experience with Water Spout is the fact that Wallace's Whale Lord has Water Spout. Alright, so yeah, I am very glad that the Blastoise has Tackle, because it'll let me catch the Rattata. Holy crap, stay in the ball. What the? Dude, do you know how low of HP you are? That should have been like a 95% chance. Dude. That was kind of nuts. Okay, can you guys hear me okay? It said I disconnected from, streaming. Can you all hear me now? Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. Must have been a slight internet issue. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I only dropped 80 frames, but, well... Then again, it's because no, Annie, that was my end. Hello, some gal. Yeah, everything should be coming through just fine. I'm at 6,200 kilobytes a second upload, so everything should be coming through nicely. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what that was. I don't think it was a YouTube thing. I also went out on Twitch. So it might have just been an internet issue. Yeah, and also, we are in the medium-slow level up group just because Mega Blastoise still has the same experience group. I wonder what our ability is. Shell Armor. Okay, so we cannot take any critical hits. Get off McDonald's Wi-Fi. Hey, I'm gonna have you know, the nearest McDonald's is like 60 miles away. I'm nowhere near a McDonald's. .mp4. What, is that the same place you download Bandai Buddy? Alright, we'll make our Brock split right here. sub, a 446 rock split. Not bad. You live in the woods? Sorta. Like, I'm not in the middle of, nowhere, but, like, the town I live in isn't really that big, but the internet's still good for where we live. Bandai Buddy? It's, oh, Bonsai Buddy. Bonsai Buddy. Yeah, that's it. That little, that old, computer virus. It's a good place. I mean, there's still people, but, like, I think the amount of people in the county I live in is, like, I think it's, like, a grand total of, like, probably 4,000 to 5,000 in the whole county. So it's pretty small. I was not aware you could be in America, not 4 miles for a McDonald's. I mean, it is when your county only has, like, 5,000 people. It's pretty tiny, yeah. I mean, there's even tinier ones. I think there are some counties in America that have, like, 400 people in it. Like really small. Like, I know the state of Texas has the place has, like, 200 counties. You guys should look at a county map of Texas. There are so many very, very small counties. It's like a checkerboard. Some of those are probably, like, a couple hundred people. Like, they're small. Alright, and since we are using a Mega Evolution, I am not allowed to give it a held item. There is a town with literally 2 houses. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so as soon as I get out of Mount Moon, there will be 2 tutors for Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Tackle is not really too useful, but I do want to hold on to Water Spout. But, you know what, to be honest, I really do not see Water Spout helping in the early game. Just because our special attack is already pretty dang strong with Water Pulse, I think I might delete Tackle and Water Spout for Mega Punch and Mega Kick. You know what, I don't know. I think I'll hold on to it, like... Yeah, I'll just replace Tackle with probably Mega Punch. Well, Annie, that wasn't me this time. If it was me, OBS would tell me. Oh, this is the Mega Punch guy. Yeah, the power, yeah. It might come in handy somewhere, but... I mean, we're using something pretty dang powerful, so I'm just not sure. Alright, I know there's really no benefit to doing early Misty because we already have Water Pulse, but if you can, it actually is faster to do Misty if you can beat her, just because you don't have to backtrack into Cerulean Fighter. Can you relearn it? I could on Sevi Island too, but I would need 2 tiny mushrooms, and I can only get those in Mount Moon. Yeah, I'll keep it just in case, but if I don't end up using it, I won't learn it for next time. Yeah, Sevi Island 2. I can access that in the main story, luckily. Nope, I already healed. Don't go in there. Well, I mean, I already went in there, but... Yeah, those tiny mushrooms aren't that hard. It's like a 50% held item off of Pidgeotto, or of Paris. But there are some rocks that regenerate tiny mushrooms every 500 steps you take. Okay, Water Spout may have helped for that Pidgeotto, so... Yeah, it's a good thing I kept it. Protect? No. Yeah, that was a series of one-shots. A shame you're going to be talking about stuff in the late... You're going to be taking stuff in the late game before tanking stuff in the late game before spouting. Well, I can't think of who in the late game is going to be a threat. Like, I know when we did Mega Venusaur, like, Mega Venusaur kind of destroyed the game, but it was still kind of slow, just because mainly of the early game routes. But, Charizard got a 57-30, and it's in 4th place. But one of the main reasons it didn't do better was because every time you went to battle, the drought text had to pop up, the sunny weather had to pop up. Like, all that text adds up. But Mega Blastoise, I think, will be the best, because, like, Surge is not going to be hard. Erica, we can just get Ice... Well, we don't... Ice Beam's in the game corner, but, like, even without Ice Beam, we'll still be good. I mean, yeah, but it is going to lower your base power. I mean, true. We would have to use it, like, early in the battle. The ability is not oblivious. We only do that with, legendaries. Like, if we can't backport their abilities. This one has, fuck, what's it called? It's that ability... Shell Armor. It's that ability that prevents critical hits. Yeah, Shell Armor. Because, the Mega Kanto Pokemon, their abilities actually are in this game. Mega Venusaur had Thick Fat, Mega Charizard Y had Drought, this one has Shell Armor. Well, I think Mega Blastoise has Mega Launcher, but we decided Shell Armor was a better way to go. Oh, I wish this thing had Mega Launcher. Can you imagine Mega Launcher with Water Pulse? Oh boy. You'd be in for a world of pain. Alright, I need to use, damn it. I should not have YOLO'd that guy. You know what? I was gonna use an Elixir, but I've got so many power points in Bite and Mega Punch. I could probably just wait until the SSN. I will Water Spout the Nidoran, though, just to avoid Poison Point. It'd be the same as Surf. Oh, okay. I really wouldn't be missing too much. Really? My first 2 Mega Punches miss. Awesome. You can do all... Why can't you backport or create the abilities? We're not using disassembly to make these, unlike Gen 1. We're using some ROM hacking software. We can... What Axew does is he replaces a Pokemon. He edits, like, Feraligatr, for example. He'll edit Feraligatr's moveset, replace the images, change the name and stuff, and just call it a new Pokemon. We're doing a replacement method of backporting. We're not adding a 387th Pokemon into the game. That's the difference. Although, Steve and I will be doing Pokemon Crystal soon, and we will be backporting moves in Crystal. Yeah, look forward to that. In fact, earlier today, I've actually made my first ROM with it. I started making a Delphox backport. I've added 3 custom moves. I've added all the typings. And for the sprites, fortunately, I didn't have to make them. Someone else online made a disassembly for a ROM hack called Pokemon Crystal 16-bit, which has over 700 Pokemon in it. And about 700 different Pokemon have their sprites in there. Not all of them are in there, but there was Delphox, so I was able to take it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing them. I mean, it wasn't that hard either. We're only going to be adding 3 custom moves per Pokemon at most, because there are 252 moves in the game. In Pokemon Crystal, 252 moves. But all of the moves... Why am I in here? All of the moves are in a They're in a, what's it called? They're in a 1... Okay, I am mixing my words. There are 252 moves in Pokemon Crystal, and they're all kept within 1, like, byte of data for, like, all the reference points to the moves. For 1 byte, you can have up to 255 moves, but since there's only 252, the other ones are set up as just like junk. There's nothing there. So you can add 3 moves until it gets full. You can't add any more because it'll overflow. Yeah, it's really lucky that there was room. And plus 3 moves is plenty for a Pokemon. Plus, since we're doing it in Crystal, we can have more accurate movesets because there's no moves to choose from. It does include Struggle, yes. Struggle is actually a move listed in the game. You know what's funny? Even though Struggle deals typeless damage, in the game's code, I confirmed this with a disassembly, Struggle is still a normal type move. So a pink bow will actually boost Struggle by 10%. I'm not teaching Blastoise Dig. I don't think that's going to be necessary. I only really want to teach Dig to stuff that struggles against Surge. Yeah, Pink Bow boosts it, but if I recall, normal types don't get the stab boost. No, they get stab. Because in the game's code, Struggle is classified as a normal type move. Or wait, I think that... No, I think you're right. It's based... The stab effect is based on the output damage. And it outputs typeless damage. And I think... I don't know. That doesn't make sense, though, because... Theoretically, like, if you had Hidden Power Fire, Charcoal does boost Hidden Power Fire. So I think normal Pokemon do get stabbed from Struggle. I'd have to ask Scott about that. I'm kind of curious. It's Restaurant Manager Surge. Oh, come on. Don't be mean to him like that. I've had plenty of Pokemon struggle with Surge. Honestly, in this game, Surge really isn't hard. He's just annoying. Like, his Raichu doesn't have Thunderbolt. It has Shockwave instead, but it does like to set up Double Team. Alright, I was just gonna say, do you think Water Spout's gonna kill? But I should probably just stick to Bite. Oh, also, if you guys are wondering the nature I picked, I went with Mild, plus Special Attack minus Defense, because our Grass and Electric weakness are special in this game, so we don't really need the higher defense, so I lowered it. I was only roughly basing it on knowledge from an old Scott video, so I don't recall the specifics. I don't really remember either. According to Wikipedia, Stab does not apply from... Okay, so only in Gen 1 normal types get stabbed from Struggle? Okay. So normal types apparently don't get stabbed from it, but the Pink Bow can still boost Struggle by 10%. What am I... Dude! Man, I am so good at menuing. Also, look at our level. We are level 29. That is impressive. That's the medium slow growth rate for you. Yeah, because in Gen 1, Struggle's just normal move. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Pretty much, yeah. It also has 10 PP. Actually, that's really weird. I looked at the Crystal Disassembly. Struggle only has 1 PP. I guess they realized, hey, wait a minute. You're forever using Struggle. Why does it need more than 1 PP? They probably gave it 1, because maybe giving it 0 might break the game or something. So that's probably why they gave it that. Dude, this trainer almost killed me. Has 1 PP later gens. It doesn't show, so it doesn't matter, but like, why 10? I don't know, they probably thought, like, hey, it doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? They probably were copying and pasting, like, moveset details, like PowerPoints, and then just changing them as they go. And then they're like, you know what? It says 10 PP, but why does it matter? I'm not gonna spend 2 seconds changing it. How is Mega Blastoise? Insanely overpowered. We start with Water Spout. Like, Axu's not here to explain his decision for Water Spout, but I'm assuming that's one of his egg moves. Not good enough to code it to have 1 PP. Alright, Annie, it only takes like 1 second to change the number from 10 to 1. They probably just didn't bother changing it because they're like, why does it matter? It doesn't matter if it's 1 or 40 PP. It doesn't change how the move functions. They probably just didn't change it because it wouldn't have mattered. I don't know, that's just my guess. Yay, I avoided the spinner. They weren't good enough to code the ghost type right. I doubt they'd be good enough to add a new PP value. Honestly, maybe having only 1 PP also could have broken the game. Because, you know, Gen 1 is very buggy. Like, who knows? Maybe they couldn't. Maybe it had to be like a multiple of 5 or something. I mean, they could have just... I don't know. It doesn't really matter. You're arguing about stuff that doesn't matter. Yeah, Semgal, I think it has to have PP because it would probably break the game if a move has 0 PP. Yeah, and in the disassembly, I do know where the line of code is that shows all the type matchups. It does say Ghost against Psychic, no effect. It should be super effective. I could change that, but Steve told me not to because that's the whole thing with Gen 1. Like, stuff is just weird. We shouldn't be changing stuff like that. But even though I said we'll be backporting moves into Crystal, we're keeping Red and Blue the same. Red and Blue will, it'll always be 1-for-1 replacements, so get used to seeing, like a ghost Pokemon having 3 licks. Just because it's the only ghost move. That actually gave me a really funny idea. Does it actually see you don't have any usable moves, give you struggle, use it, deduct the PP, see if it has none left, give you struggle? I don't think that's what it does. There's probably like a function in the game where if all of your moves have 0 PP, use move index blank, which is struggle. Wait, why did I pick those up? I was like, ooh, maybe I could use this to boost bite by 10%, but no, I can't equip items. This is a Mega Evolution. That'd be cheating. I mean, Annie, as long as it works, right? I mean, a bunch of my code in the disassembly is kind of messy, but as long as it works. I mean, John, I'm used to Annie doing that. She likes to start arguments over, like, very minor things that Game Freak does. Struggle not hitting Ghosts is a bigger problem. Absolutely. Struggle not hitting Ghosts is the reason it's impossible for Caterpie or Magikarp to beat the game. I mean, you could say, like, oh, it'd be impossible for it to beat the champion. But, like, it can't even get past the Ghosts just because it does normal damage. Hey guys, do you think Water Spout's gonna one-shot the Kangaskhan? Let's find out. Because that Kangaskhan loves tanking hits. Nope. It just got one shot. Awesome. Alright, I'm just gonna come in here for Super Repels and leave. Also, we do get the tutor for Rock Slide, but I have it left in Rock Tunnel because I really don't see us using a rock move right now. I guarantee that they would find a way to get past the Oak Battle if Struggle did typeless damage. I don't know. The Oak Battle, the unused Oak Battle is honestly pretty easy. Also, fun fact, guys, if any of you are members on the channel and you have access to the patch files, the 3 Professor Oak battles actually are in the game. That wasn't me adding it. That was another person who used to work with us. He added those in, and we just never knew. So, if you do want to see an Oak battle, there you go. Champion is not a problem with Weedle or Caterpie, is Agatha. Agreed. Unless it's Modern Weedle. Also, just letting y'all know, Modern Weedle and Crystal is coming out on Saturday. Yeah, I mean, Modern Caterpie has the same moveset as Weedle, but just replaced Poison Sting with Tackle. I don't know if Modern Weedle could be Red and Blue because it was... Modern Weedle actually did get a lot of help from its secondary Ghost Poison typing because it made Lance's Dragonairs and Dragonite just refuse to attack. And they took a lot of hits. Like, Caterpie's not going to have that luxury. Like, they're going to be attacking Caterpie. Like, I mean, Weedle had to be level, what, 85 in order to beat the game? And that was with only 2 of Lance's Pokemon causing threats. Plus, with the pure bug type, Caterpie is weak to poison. That could be a huge problem for some fights. Poison Stake. Modern Caterpie would worse than smashing your peen with a hammer. Ouch. Yeah, I don't think Modern Caterpie can beat Gen 1. Or if it can, it has to be level 100. I think Weedle actually had an easier time just due to the good AI. Man, we're just one-shotting everything right now. Yellow with Modern Weedle impossible? I don't know. I am not gonna try it. Honestly, I don't even know. I think Blaine's gonna be an absolute nightmare. I had to be level 75 in that run just to deal with Blaine, and that was with him being an idiot. I do not want to know how good Blaine's gonna do. I mean, he will have the random AI, so he won't always go for fire moves. Damn it. I was in a bad spot. Fun fact, Common Hammer is a ball peen hammer. I do not recommend using it on either part. Yeah, we also can learn Substitute, but our only setup move that we could get is Rain Dance. But how helpful will Rain Dance be? I mean, I don't know. I should not have picked that up. If you guys are wondering why I did pick it up, it's because in Gen 1, there's a Carbos there. Actually, you know what? I should probably fight Koga first. I could sell it, but I never go out of the way just to pick up stuff to sell unless it's a nugget. Although, I am going to be saving up my money for Ice Beam. I think my final moveset going to the league will probably be Surf, Rain Dance, Ice Beam, and... I don't know... Earthquake? Probably not Earthquake. Well, I gotta have something to deal with Lorelei. Yeah, especially the Lapras. Honestly, it might have to... I mean, we do get Brick Break, or Rock Slide. I don't know, Brick Break and Rock Slide are the same base power, but... Brick Break is 100% accurate, while Rock Slide is 90. But Rock Slide can cause flinches. Honestly, flinches don't even matter, like... Substitute would help block Pidgeot's Sand Attack, but I don't know if it even has that in Champion Fight. It does have Sand Attack in the Champion Fight. You know what sucks? Pidgeot does not have Sand Attack on Rival 5 or Rival 6, but it does on the Champion. Like, he just gives it back Sand Attack just to be annoying. The Champion's Pidgeot is the most annoying Pidgeot of all time. It has Sand Attack, Whirlwind, and Feather Dance, and Aerial Ace, so you can't even set up Double Team on it. Alright, I'm gonna use Water Spout on the Muck. Dang, that is impressive. EVs are like Flintstone gummy vitamins. Stat XP, its predecessor, it's like cocaine. Alright, that's gym number 4 done. I just realized I forgot to teach Surf. Oops. Actually, you know what? Maybe I won't even bother with Ice Beam. Because I will go to Cinnabar Island. Why don't I just use, what's it called? Why don't I just use Blizzard? That way I don't have to spend all that time and money farming coins at the game corner. This is the guy with the 3 Sea King, right? Yep. Yep, even in the remakes, his Sea Kings still do not have water moves. Best part is I'm not exaggerating. One is useful, but reasonable and good for your health. The other gives your Tauros a rage boner, make it spam Hyper Beam. Such a shame I'll never be able to use Gen 1 Tauros Hyper Beam in these runs. Darn it. I mean, Blizzard if I want to miss, yeah, but I'm not going to be using Blizzard that many times. Like, I'll probably only use Blizzard for, like, Erica and Lance. And, like, select Pokemon on the rival team. Like, I don't think I'll be using it that much. And besides, it costs a lot of time to get Ice Beam from the game corner, because it's 80,000 coins, you have to buy all the coins, you have to pick up all the items to sell. Honestly, if I'm only going to be using it for a few fights, I should probably just use Blizzard. If I was using a Pokemon, like, if I was using an actual Ice type, and I plan on sweeping with Ice moves, I would get Ice Beam. Oh, Blizzard's up here. Blizzard is only shit in solo runs in every gen except Gen 1. Because in Gen 1, remember, it's 90% accurate. Alright, what am I gonna teach over it? Honestly, I don't need Mega Punch anymore. Bite is mainly just for coverage. %70% accuracy, fuck it, we ball, 5 PP. I mean, sometimes you just have to rely on the accuracy. I'm not even gonna save here. 4 water spouts will just be an... You know what? Maybe not water spout. I think surf will do enough. Maybe it won't kill the Arcanine. But I think on the Arcanine I'll use water spout. Yeah, because the Arcanine does have really good HP. Oh, you're complaining about the power points. Oh, okay. Well, I think Game Freak generally gives moves with higher base power less power points. It doesn't really matter about the accuracy, it's about the base power. I mean, that's why Ice Beam with 95 power, it has 10 power points. Or is that 15? No, I think it's 10. They should have made Blizzard 80%. I would agree with that. Actually, you know what's dumb? You know how Blizzard and Thunder are 75% accurate and they have 120 power? In Generation 7, I believe it was, Blizzard, Fire Blast, and Thunder all got lowered to 110 power, but their accuracies remain the same. Thunder and Blizzard are still 70, Fire Blast is still 85. Like, make them all 85. Why are Blizzard and Thunder, like, the main exceptions? Like, I don't know, like, why they decided Fire Blast should be 85, but the other ones are 70. Like, they're the same base power. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I wonder how much Water Spout will do. Crit. Dang. That just destroyed everything. Thunder has 70% 10 PP. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, it is. Game Freak was not consistent with those 3 moves. Like, Blizzard has 5 PP, but Thunder has 10. Fire Blast has 5. Like, I feel like Blizzard, Thunder, and Fire Blast are a trio of moves. Make them all the same. Like, Thunderbolt... Wait, no, Ice Beam's 10. Like, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Ice Beam are all the same base power. Roughly the same PP, but for some reason Ice Beam has 10. Game Freak does not know what consistent means. 100% agree with that. The Bomb of Snow on the cards. It might be good in Black 2 with Protect. I'm not going to be doing Gen 5 runs for the rest of the year. Because I still need to get a functioning overlay for them. And that's still kind of a ways off. But I will keep that in mind. But my main goal is I will have overlays for all of Gen 5 and Gen 6 by the end of the year. Well, not Gen 6 for Game Hook, but like an overlay to do streams and record with. I mean, I did do a Gen 6 game yesterday, but those overlays are still my old ones. Like, they need revamping. Yeah, I agree with that, Annie. Alright. Now to go do Erica. That's like winning the biggest race car race in the world and then getting arrested for driving drunk into a Taco Bell. That's a weird reference. Honestly, this whole route right here completely reminds me of a Fire Red and Leaf Green speedrun. because it picks up Squirtle and just uses Blastoise the entire game. And the moveset's pretty much this. It's Surf, Blizzard, Bite, and I think the other move is Mega Punch. Tail is actually good for getting rid of sturdy users. Yeah, it would be interesting to see how that goes. But what I'm trying to hope to do is get functioning overlays for Gen 5 and Gen 6 by the end of the year. And then, like, next year, for edited videos and stuff like that, I'm only going to be doing Gen 5 and Gen 6. I feel like in those games, there's just more of a variety of, like, different strats you can do. I mean, there will still be, like, the backport streams and stuff. I just mean for, like, edited videos. Plus, I hope to get into Omega Ruby, too, by that point. Gen 4 sturdy isn't real sturdy. Agreed. This thing is performing incredibly good right now. Oh, wait, I still need to go get Brick Break. Alright, as soon as I'm done with this gym, I need to go fly to Celadon and go purchase Brick Break. I could have picked it up inside of the SS Anne, but I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go get it back. Soul runs especially speed. Black White 2 run. It has cost a lot of Pokemon are weak to either fighting or rock. Yeah, especially since Throw and Sock can have sturdy. And those things are everywhere. Yeah, that's basically no ability, I agree. You know, I don't think I'm gonna need Rain Dance. Our special attack is incredibly good. I don't think this can beat Porygon Z's time on the leaderboard, but I think with a second playthrough, it could be a close contender for second place. It might be like closely behind Porygon Z. I'm gonna use Water Spout on that just so I don't have to rely on Blizzard. I thought that was Brick Break. Or no, I thought that was Blizzard. Oops. Well, I'm paralyzed now. Dang, even with a Calm Mind, it's still one shot. How is Porygon Z so good? It started with Nasty Plot. But in this game, that was Tail Glow. It started with Tail Glow, giving it +2 special attack every time I used it, plus it was on the fast leveling group. When I searched for Steelix and Soul Silver, I looked for one with Rock Head because free Double Edge was infinitely more useful than Oblivious. I've used, when I did Aggron in Pokemon Emerald about a year and a half ago, I used a Rock Head Double Edge Aggron. Thing's pretty dang good. I mean, it never got to spam Hyper Beam in Gen 1. I mean, true. Forgot to teach Strength. Oh, what time? 49:06. Whoa. Sawk in Gen 5. Frog in Gen 5 Elite 4 has these moves in black and white. Karate Chop, Grass Knot, Stone Edge, Retaliate. Yeah, those are not good moves. Mainly the Stone Edge. That was really bad for Charizard. I think I had to rely on a miss. Well, at least I get a fresh level up. Rock Head Smash is Aggron's only niche because of how bad its typing is. I can see that. Alright, since Lorelai's pretty much going to be the only, like, semi-hard Elite Four member, I'm going to use all my rare candies now. Hey, Axew. You woke up from a food coma? Well, I sure hope you're fine. So, I was wondering, can you explain what your reasoning is for giving this water spout? I'm assuming that was your egg move of choice. Did you learn anything new? That other Sparks using items in battle, it led him being overconfident and going into fights under-leveled, because items can only save you so much. Plus, using the items costs time. Oh, it's a literal egg move? Oh. I was assuming it was like a replacement for something. I should have known. I think Brick Break will do good. Did pretty good. Alright, let's see how good it is on Lapras. Less than half. Hey, I got a high roll. Nice. First try Lorelai, although that was kind of tough. Alright, I am not going to save for Bruno. I'll use an elixir before Agatha, but I am not saving before. Her Pokemon are all going to be one-shots. You pulling in viewers tonight? Restream says I'm at 7 viewers. Although, I did end up dropping the stream because of internet issues, so maybe the number's just not refreshing. It says 17. Oh, man. Hey, everyone. Yeah, I'm definitely needing to refresh this. I was thinking the views were stagnant for the last hour. Fixer. Yeah, I've been seeming to do generally better with live stream viewers lately. Now 16. Oh, darn it. Alright, so, will Water Spout one-shot this Gengar? Yep, it will. Although, I was 5 speed away from being able to outspeed it. That could have been bad. Oh well, I mean, what can it even do? Speed Applier, welcome back to 5 turns in Trick Room. Alright, Blizzard. I wonder if the Dragoners will get one shot with Water Spout. Not even close. Alright, I'm just gonna have to spam Blizzard. Well, that was my first Blizzard miss. Alright, I'm gonna have to save this one Blizzard for the Dragonite. Hey, Black Metal. Oh, you've gotta be kidding. Yeah, I'm resetting that. Dude, that was my first reset? I did not notice. Dude, that just shows you how good this thing is. Alright, how much does Water Spout do? Slightly more. Yeah, Water Spout the Gyarados. Will this one-shot now? No. Okay, so I will need to surf the Dragonair. I should probably have used Blizzard on it just because that thing does have Thunder Wave. Surf Spout? Yeah, I mean, the first one's got Thunder Wave, though. I don't want to risk it hitting me. Yeah, I think on the first Dragonair, I'll Blizzard, and then the second one, I'll use 2 Surfs. Alright, that I am definitely Water Spouting. Blizzard. I was worried it would live, but luckily it didn't. Water Spout. Oh no, Future Sight. Whatever shall I do? Surf. Water Spout. Less than half, okay? I'm sure Blizzard will finish it. Oh, you've got to be serious. You've got to be kidding. Huh, he didn't use a full restore. That's weird. You are effing fast for 78 speed. Not completely fucking fast, because, remember, Agatha's Ace Gengar did outspeed me. 78, like, 70 to 80 is at that point where you outspeed 99% of Pokemon, but 1% is you're gonna have problems with. Yeah, 5118. Definitely hit the under. That is second place according to all my second playthroughs. I did outspeed Pidgeot, but like Pidgeot's like 90 speed. But you also gotta remember I have EVs and I'm a higher level. Yeah, my Porygon Z run was 4906. I might actually make my poll, will this beat Porygon Z? Because, remember, I was playing a little bit clumsily at points. Like, I had to go back to the department store to buy Brick Break when I could have just picked it up on the boat. Oh, yeah, the 10% badge boost, right? Gotta remember that. Will this beat Porygon Z? Sorry about that. Okay. Well, will this beat Porygon Z's final time of 4906? Yes or no? Alright, let me refresh the restream chat. There we go. 18. Wow. I mean, this is generally a good time for me to stream. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, I'm gonna really try and cut time off where I can. Honestly, I might actually debate skipping the, what's his face? The Light Years trainer. I might actually consider skipping him. I don't know, though. He's worth a lot of experience for this early in the game. Hello, Mike. Alright, hopefully I have some better catching luck, because if you guys remember, the Rattata, even though it was under half health, it took 3 Pokeballs to catch. Like, at this low of health, it's like a really, really high chance of catching. Like, dude, stupid Pidgey. Alright, there's a Rattata. Really? Alright, I've got 4 Pokeballs. Come on. Dude! I am fucking out of Pokeballs. You've got to be kidding me. I'll have to catch a cut user in Mount Moon. I'll just have to buy some Pokeballs after I beat Brock. That is annoying. And what sucks is that Paris has a lower catch rate than Rattata. Rattata has the highest catch rate in the game possible. It has a catch rate of 255. Like, at that amount of HP, like, it was more than likely to catch. So stupid. Poison. Honestly, yes. I'm actually going to skip the Light Years Trainer. Restart run RNG 2 cursed. No, I'm not going to do that. I have backups. Like, if I fail to catch a Pidgey, I'll just get a Spearow. Or if I fail to catch a Rattata, I'll catch a Paris. Alright, I beat my first Rock Split by 53.7 seconds. That's really good. Alright, buy some Pokeballs. Fight? I should probably have put that in slot 2. You guys may be wondering, why not just fight the lass right above this guy, because she only has 2 Pokemon? Well, the thing is, you'd have to walk all the way back to Pewter just to reset her position. So it's just faster to fight this guy. Why did I pick that up? Alright, my repel wore out, but I'm not going to use another one. I need to find the Paris. I think Water Pulse is going to one-shot that. Tackle barely doesn't. Really? See, I told you guys, Paris has a worse catch rate. I don't like relying on Paris. YOLO ball. Yeah, I'm not gonna YOLO ball with only 8 Pokeballs. Dude, I am trying to get out of here. Alright, get Mega Punch. Oh, wrong move. Dude. That's what I want to delete. Local turtle traps bug with his ball. Seriously, Annie. Also, this is an accidental trainer. I did not mean to fight him. Also, I am starting to lose time on the Misty split, but that's because I had to stay behind and catch a Paris. Which I did not do last time, so I'm gonna lose time on the split. I will still be ahead of pace, though. Normally the Paris isn't worth it, but if you remember from Route 1, the Rattata broke out of 4 Pokeballs. So I had to get it, because I failed the Rattata. So, alright, so I was 53.7 ahead, leaving Brock. Leaving Misty, I'm only ahead 16 seconds. So I'm still ahead, but I did lose a bit. Those rats really hate balls, can't relate. I could relate. Alright, so when I get to the SSN, I will need to remember to get Brick Break. I don't have to teach it right away, I just need to teach it before going into Lorelei. I am starting to run low on power points. Caught a Pikachu? Nice. I am surprised that Bite one-shot. I know there's an elixir I'm missing, but I think to save time, I'm actually going to avoid picking it up. I always seem to collect way too many of those things in the... Alright, so I'm gonna defeat the next 3 trainers without healing at the Pokemon Center, and then I'll just heal on the boat, and then get Brick Break. I mean, on the bright side, at least I got Bite for his, what you call it? Drowsy. There are not many Pikachus in Hisui. I agree with that. I remember when I was trying to complete my Pokedex, I had a really hard time finding Pichu. I had to look up on Google where to find Pichu. Alright, I'm probably gonna Mega Punch this. Yep. I should not have sold... Oh, I should not have sold those repels. That's fine. I needed to buy some extras anyway. Yep, I'm getting Brick Break. Plus, one of the good things about doing the Mega Evolutions, I don't have to worry about picking up held items, because I ban myself holding held items if I'm using a Mega, because that just wouldn't be fair. With the main exception of Mega Rayquaza, because it can hold items. I have the potential to beat my Surge Split by a minute and a half. I'm just gonna go straight into his gym and just one-shot everything. What's Abra's catch rate? I am not sure. $200. Huh. I mean, that's okay. Alright, I am faster at the Surge Split by a minute and 14 seconds. Really good, actually. Really, really good. Not gonna bother healing at the center because I really don't care about PP for Water Spout. Oh, you got him? Oh, nice. I'm guessing that's what you meant by new friend. Thought of replaying Arceus at some point, but I am really not a fan of just how slow the main story is, so I might pass on that. I still want to do a Shining Pearl Hardcore Nuzlocke at some point on stream. Don't know when that would be, though. I'd have to, like, really, really be in the mood for it. Forced Friend Station? I meant to use Bite. I always rely on Abra for fast movement and Emerald. Hidden Power Shop and the rare candy south of it. And faster than playing the play. How do you consistently get an Abra, though? That's my question. Isn't it like a 10-15% chance in that cave? Like, how are you getting an Abra? I only ever use Abra when I just happen to find it. Well, Dylan, you can't just cheer for me to do it. I have to want to do it. That's what happens whenever I do the Wednesday streams. Like, with the exception of this, of course. Just because I'm falling behind. Oh, so you're not using, like, an overlay to, like, guarantee the spawn? Because I'm sure Scott will have figured out a way to do that. I remember he mentioned that, and he ended up going against it because Abra's a rare spawn. I will say the only reason I kind of prefer the Firered randomizer with the backport is the different strategies we had to come up with. Still remember Sunny Day Shedinja. I mean, that was pretty fun, yeah, but the randomizers just weren't pulling in the views. Like, people enjoy the backports way more. Honestly, I kind of enjoy the backports more. Hey, I avoided the Slowpoke guy. Some stuff in Hisui makes sense, like finding a bunch of fire Pokemon on the Lava Island. Pretty much. It might be why I enjoy Gen 4 to 6 runs more also. That would make sense, yeah. Dang it. Oh boy, this is gonna be a waste of time. Alright, I'll need to use, Water Spout on the next Magnemite I see. I actually knew that. I mean, it probably would have been less than an hour, but... I mean, one thing I just liked about the X and Y run, there's just a lot of downtime moments where I can easily just read the chat and, like, talk to the other person. I'm not, like, entirely focusing the entire time. Like, the only time I can really look at chat is, like, during the battles where I'm just spamming A. That's pretty much the only time I can look. Hello, Sparks. Finally convenient you are in here. Yeah, I am not doing Gen 7. Like, that just gets to a point where the amount of cutscenes in that game, even on speed up, just becomes too much. Plus, that might be a game where it's just gonna be too hard. Best Mega Starter of the 3 Kanto ones? Probably Blastoise. This thing is competing for Porygon Z's first place. Actually, Spark, didn't you do Gen 7 at some point? I remember going through your stream VODs, and I remember seeing a Gen 7 thing. Or that might have been a Nuzlocke. You did Mega Garchomp solo run. Oh, so you were just taking your time. It was just a regular solo run. You weren't trying to be fast. This way. Well, we didn't plan on Mega Charizard X because I just wanted to do Charizard Y. Just because its ability is actually in the game. 10 hours. Was that? Oh, you told me that wasn't on speed up either. I'm gonna assume, based on that math, 3 times speed, like, a good run would be, like, 4 hours, I'm guessing. Oh, Leech Seed almost killed me. And it did. I did not save. Oh, it's because I used freaking Leech Seed on an Execute. Oh. We're not gonna have a resetless run, unfortunately. Yeah, that was completely my fault. Two resets with less time is acceptable. I know resets just, they're not a part of the final measurement to how good something is, but it's still nice having no resets, you know? I mean, it's not like the reset was because of bad luck. It's because I wasn't paying attention and I used Water Pulse or Water Spout on an Execute and it Leech Seeded me. Alright, can I avoid the bikers this time? Oh boy. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at the bike. I mean, I always tell this to Scott and other people who don't like the bike. You're not going to become good unless you practice at it. Alright, I'm actually going to skip the optional trainers in here. I fought them last time for the experience, but they were not necessary. I mean, the only difficult fight is Lorelei. You're used to playing on 1 speed. I guess, yeah, that would kind of make you biased for the bike. Alright, I believe that the Muck actually survived a water spout last time, so... Fight? Water spout. You've got to be kidding. That was 1 HP it looked like. That's kind of dumb. Alright, I'm ahead of my Gym 4 split by 238. Alright, I'm gonna skip the Sea King guy. Still gonna get the candy. I like how 100% of the vote is yes. Alright, Blizzard over Mega Punch. Man, I just like how I'm just easily destroying everybody. Oh. I did come here at a lower level, so of course the Rapidash would outspeed. Alright, beat the Blaine split by 342. Honestly, since I haven't been to Sylph yet, I might actually just do Erica next. That is gonna make my next split be a bit biased because I fought Erica 7th last time, but this time I'm fighting her 6th. But it'll all balance out by Giovanni. Yeah, well, destroy... well, ish. Gotta remember, I am weak to grass. Her Victory Bell has Giga Drain, and the... I think the Vileplume has... I think it also has Giga Drain. See, I just missed 2 of them. 3 Blizzards. Yeah, she actually put up a fight. See, Annie, that's what happens when you jinx things. I mean, I won, but destroy means, like, I barely took any damage. It brought me at low health. She had a good chance of winning. Oops. Water Spout. Blizzard. Alright, now I just get the Lapras for strength. Well, that's the first time Kangaskhan's lived a water spout. Alright, I will destroy Sabrina. Annie, why do you always have to talk weird? Actually, I think a Stab Surf will do more than a super effective bite. Yeah, it will. Ooh. A good thing I lived that. I didn't save. Well, I was gonna also say, thankfully it didn't crit, but it can't crit because of shell armor. Because I can. Yeah, unless Bite is 4 times super effective. Yeah, fortunately, I don't think there's a Psychic Ghost type till Hoopa. I think Hoopa was the first Psychic Ghost type. Just went in a little loop. Hoopa can find in Gen 7 Lunala. Yeah, I forgot Lunala. So, Axew, I think we've already agreed on what the Megas will be for May. I won't be able to get to them until I do Pinsir, because I am falling behind on the Fire Red runs. Do you happen to remember what we agreed on? Really? Really? Hyper Cutter. What does that move do again? I know that ability can cut grass, but what is its actual use? No attack drops. Oh, okay. That's actually very good, because that means Intimidate won't work. That's just the worst version of Clear Body. I always forget to use Strength. Should probably get that rare candy. Yeah, I made a mistake in that last run using Brick Break on Cloyster. I should have just used Water Spout. I think even Surf would have knocked it out. Yeah, and Define is just Hyper Cutter better. Actually, it makes your attack go up when... That's actually quite good. Looking really good for time, yeah. Gotta hope nothing happens. Really. Come on, I'm just trying to go 12 steps. You doubt it? Alright. Bet. .421 ahead going into the lead. Yep, pretty much just Blizzard RNG, yeah. I forgot to teach Brick Break. Okay, oh well, let's just see how the fight goes. Barely. Yeah, you were right, Axew. It's barely enough for the one shot. Yeah, I've got to reset. Oh, that's another mistake. Alright, now let's try the league for real. Yeah, the AI will tend to do smart things from time to time. If you're wondering why I'm using Blizzard, it's to try and prevent a heal. Alright, I'm gonna water spout the fighting types. Well, I guess just one of the fighting types. I'll need to use an elixir after this. I kind of find it funny how Cross Chop is a high crit move, but with Blastoise has a 0% chance to crit. I don't do so often due to having I'll either be forced to trigger the heal or the kind to just one-shot, but I do baiting full restores. Yeah, that's a strategy I try and do sometimes. I might end up beating the league at a lower level than last time. I mean, there was always the chance of that. Dude. See? Told you, stuff can happen. That's like the one of the few risks in the run. I cannot outspeed her second Gengar, and it will try and use Hypnosis. And you may be thinking, just equip a Chesto Berry. I can't. This is a Mega Blastoise. You can't normally give it an item. Yeah, it's always good to try and get the opponent to waste full restores on a bad Mon, I agree. Yeah, it's 3 resets. 1 reset on Rival 4, 1 before Lorelei because I forgot to teach Brick Break, and then that one. Yeah, this is really going to be cutting it close. It all just depends on what luck I get on Lance. I had a feeling it would do that. Alright, I gotta Blizzard this one. And then I just use 2 Surfs on the second one. That's kind of a problem. The Aerodactyl will get a hit in on me. Oh, I lived at 2 HP. Oh, that was pretty clutch. Yeah, that was very lucky. I knew Blastoise had really high defense and HP, especially its Mega form, but that was really cutting it close. Water Spout. Blizzards next. Really? Okay, that was stupid. Okay, this is really gonna cut it close. I'm sure some of you who are voting yes are probably sweating right now. Ow. Yep, that AI is just doing what he normally does. Spam full restores. Nice. Not nice. Alright, who's the next one? I think it's Gyarados. Really, Annie? That's not cool. Alright, it's not beating Porygon Z's time. That was really unlucky. Future Sight, there we go. Alright, at least he's wasting his full restores, that's good. Dude, this is getting really close. I got like 15 seconds to beat Porygon Z. Still has those things? Alright, yep. It's not beating Porygon Z. Dude, that is just nuts. Well, I mean, I am 2 levels lower, but 2 levels should not make that kind of difference. It's just, I got really lucky in the last run. Honestly, 2 levels may have made a huge difference, but I think it's only it made a difference in the sense that his Pokemon are dealing slightly more. John, I can't hold an item. It's a Mega Evolution. Megas can't hold items. Are you kidding me? I am getting seriously bad luck with Blizzard right now. Seriously bad luck. I like how somebody voted no, even though I already surpassed the threshold. I know none of you guys are right. I'm not counting that one vote. I mean, that's just one of the risks of running with Surf, or Blizzard. Dude, frickin' Alakazam. He's just doing too much chip damage. Like, I just don't have a good answer for Blastoise or Gyarados. Oh my god. Remember when I only had 1 reset in the last run? I remember. Dude, this is actually a worse time than the first run. My first run was a 51-18. I think this is the first time in one of these Fire-Red runs, at least that I can recall, where the second run is actually worse. I'm still gonna try and finish the run just so we can see how far behind I am. Yeah, that's just sad. Yeah, honestly, Axio, it definitely was the level difference. Honestly, it's not just that. you also have to take into account just how many blizzards I'm missing. Like, I am just missing so many blizzards right now. Like, seriously, I wish the Alakazam would just freaking use Future Sight. I kind of wish I got rest. Blast over, really? Crit? That's not going to matter, he's going to heal. That crit legitimately did not matter. Okay. The only way I can win at this level is if the Alakazam uses Future Sight, but even then there's no guarantee, so I might actually just end the run here. This run's already worse. Oh well, let's just go ahead and rank it. Yeah, 100% of you were wrong. I'm not counting those no votes. Those no votes came in after it already passed. Dang. That just sucks. I entered the league 4.5 minutes faster, and I just got completely brick-walled to the champion. It's sad. And I even picked up an extra rare candy too, but some of that training I just should not have skipped. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go to my VOD, and I need to see what level I was when I beat round 1. $51.18. Alright, what was the game time? 2:28. With one reset at level 63. Alright guys, here is the overlay. Or the leaderboard. 2nd place. That's just really disappointing. This thing could have beaten Porygon Z, but I would have needed either 2 extra rare candies, like the Boulder candy or the Route 12 candy, or just a tiny bit of extra training. But this thing could beat Porygon Z, but, well, I guess we're not gonna find that out today. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, everyone. What will the next stream be? Not tomorrow, but Friday, where we'll be doing a Lugia backport with John Calibro in the chat. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Anyway, I will see you all later.